You only need to get good credit once. What do I mean by that? So, there are a lot of misconceptions with credit between people saying it's bad, don't even touch credit ever in your life, which is terrible advice. I learned that the hard way. When I say you only need credit once, if you can be in the group that isn't irresponsible, doesn't just tank their credit, doesn't just spend willy nilly for short term gain, all you need to do is get good credit once. And it's literally just passive process from there. It takes a few steps. You do a couple tasks like maybe opening a card, setting up auto pay, things like that. And then it's passive. You have good credit for the rest of your life. It's very easy. People just complicate it. I was in that same boat. I didn't know any better either. When I was 18, doing drop shipping, thought I was making all the money in the world. I thought I was good. Why would I ever need credit? People tell me it's bad. People tell me debt is scary. Why would I need to do that when I already have money? And money is relative. I was having like a couple $100s left in the bank after spending on inventory and all my expenses. So I could have used credit at 18. But I digress. There are so many benefits from credit. And for something that doesn't take an active work to do, something that doesn't need you to constantly be on it each and every day, you can get so many different things out of it in the financial world, whether it's money to leverage for your business, travel benefits, protections. There's so many things. There's so many different benefits you get from credit, to where if you are in the US and you're able to be in the credit system and you're not taking the fullest advantage of it, you just don't like money. You just don't like having extra money. I don't know how else to put it. Sure, you could argue that there are people who didn't know. They didn't know any better before, and they tanked their credit. They did something to ruin it. My dog gets so noisy whenever I record one of these. But as I was saying, there's a group of people who ruin their credit. They may have had a couple accounts where they just stopped paying on, or they have late payments, things of that nature. Even for them, the same rule still applies. You only need to get good credit once. You just need to make sure those negatives, in this case, if you have those negatives, get them removed. Go get credit repair. Go do it yourself, or pay someone to do it if you don't have time and you got a little bit of money. Just go get credit repair. Get that over with, because that is a process in and of itself. It takes a few months, and that's a lot more active than just building credit. But let's say you're in a situation where you have a blank credit profile right now, or you got just maybe one credit card. All you need to do right now is, I would say, go ahead and get 3 credit cards within the next few months. Get 3 credit cards. Don't spend crazy on them. Literally just spend your ordinary purchases on it. If you have groceries, if you have a Spotify subscription, put that on there. You're already paying it with a debit card. At least now you're getting some cash back for it, and it's building your credit history. Just do that. Set that on auto pay. Make sure it's paying the full statement balance every month. And that's it. You don't have to do anything else. It's just sitting there. It's doing that. It's building for you. It is literally as passive as something can get. And then when the time comes where a card might be more attractive, it might have a welcome bonus, or you need more credit, then you go and do that. That's like the only active element of it. Other than that, it's literally just, you are having these cards, just do your small little purchases regularly, and you're just paying it on time on auto pay. Back of your mind, you're not even thinking about it. And it's building this profile for you that one day you're able to get these benefits on it. You're able to get high limits. You're able to get travel. You're able to get business funding, 0% business funding if you need it. If you're an entrepreneur, that is a super viable route for you. And let's take a step back from that. Not even just that. You can benefit from things you need. Every one of us needs a place to rent. Every one of us needs a car for the most part. And pretty much all of us need to pay utilities. And we'd prefer to do that without having an insane deposit or down payment. We'd prefer to do that without getting ripped off. We'd prefer to do that without spending 6, 7, 8 months applying for different houses like I did when I was 20, trying to find a house, but my credit history wasn't built enough. If I had been building that when I was 18 and drop shipping and thinking, oh, I'm the king of the world, I don't need to do anything to build for myself, I would have had a lot better time just being able to go to a place and just rent it out there. And I wouldn't need to have put up 6 months deposit. So there is a lot of different benefits to establishing your credit, and you only need to do it once. And if you have the mindset, the mentality that's not going to just immediately ruin your credit the second you get, let's say, a $3,000 limit, you're not going to go to the mall and just hit Saks Fifth and all that stuff. If you have the restraint to just use it on your normal debit card purchases and just auto pay it, there are so many positives to where it doesn't make sense to not take advantage of it. That's really the end all be all of it. If you have restraint, you should be taking advantage of credit.